Welcome back to Mycreativechroniclife, and today I'm back with an unboxing video. I came across this Filofax Personal Compact Organizer, and it's the Saffiano range. I've been thinking about picking up a ring planner for quite a while, but I just wasn't quite sure what would be the best size for me, and in reality even if I needed one or not. But I've been feeling unwell the past few weeks, and it's had an impact on me, obviously physically and mentally too, and I really wanted to have a space where I could write down kind of all thing health planner. I know I have like my small or Estelle pocket planner which I mark down certain things, but it's not something that I look forward to using or enjoy using for some reason. So I decided that I would pick up this ring planner and to kind of use as a catch-all space, inbox probably, and then also health situations, appointments, brain dumps, that type of thing. So what I'll do is I will get stuck in. I've not actually opened this yet. Okay. We'll just pop the box to the side. So when I purchased this, I wasn't quite sure if it actually came with some sort of inserts, and we seem to have a Filofax A Week on 2 Pages 2026 diary refill, and again this is in the personal size, and I think the personal size is roughly about 95 millimeters by 170 or 71 millimeters. It came on white paper, sometimes they come on green paper, but we'll have a look at that in a moment. Pop that to the side. Okay, and it comes in this really beautiful protective kind of like, it's almost like mesh material, and then this is the planner. I decided to go for the black one just because then if I did want to take it on the go with me anywhere, I could do so, more so that it would match my handbag and kind of fit with everything. I don't mind coloured planners. I mean, I think majority of the planners that I have is either black, beige, brown. I've got some white and pink, so again colour doesn't bother me. Let's take off this plastic. Okay, and then we are left with this cardboard banner that says Filofax. It's a Saffiano Organiser Personal Compact, and it says it's a dated planner. I'll just pop all of the extra items in with the box. Okay, and let's take everything out, and then we can have a look at what the actual planner looks like. So of course it doesn't sit flat at the moment. You've got these little protective paper things that you just take out like that. Okay, and then as far as I'm aware, I think you're meant to close the rings, and then you're meant to just kind of let the spine settle a little bit, because there's room in there, as you can see. But let's have a look on the inside. I mean, that already is kind of balancing a little bit better. So on the left hand side, when you open it, you can obviously see the pen loop. it's got some stitch detailing, and it feels, obviously it's not real leather, which is fine, feels almost like a kind of matte glossy texture. It's quite hard to experience, but it's not, even though you can see that it looks like there's ridges in here, there's no ridges to feel. It's completely plain. We've got silver hardware, and of course we've got the silver rings. We start off with the pen loop here, which is just like an elastic one. You've got two little inserts, and then you've got an opening here, and at the back you've got another space to kind of add what you need to. I know I've seen some that have a slit across here, which usually then you can add a notepad in there, but this must be like a different version. I have seen a few of the Saffianos, like unboxings and pocket ones and things, and I know you can get some zip ones available, but I just wanted something that was a little bit more durable, and that I didn't really care if, for example, it was in the bottom of my bag and I got scratched or something, because looking after leather can be quite difficult. So on the back you've got the kind of normal logo as well, which is fine because I like the fact that it's discreet as well. Because I know that sometimes Filofax can be quite expensive here in the UK, and I don't want it to literally scream, it's a Filofax. So that's what we have here. And then it comes with a ruler, which you just attach in and out, which is absolutely fine. It's in centimeters and it comes in handy. And then I'll just move this to the side, and with the inserts then, let's have a look. Got like a plastic one. We then have these tabs, should we call them? I think they are tabs, aren't they? And you get 6 of those, and again this is in white as well, so you've got them numbered 1 to 6. If you did want to have different sections in your planner, they'd come in handy, and they're quite cute as well. You could always add stickers or decorate, or if you do have a printer you could print something else on them. So we have that. Then we have some to-do lists, which I think is literally a couple of pages up. Yeah, just a double set page. We then have a contacts page, which always reminds me of my mum when she had a Filofax. We're going back, I think 90s now, and she would have all her contacts down. But because she had that many contacts, she'd always need to add extra pages in, and it always baffled me how somebody could have that many numbers, but now as an adult I can see why. And then last but not least we have the generic kind of lined pages. We've got some in white, some in blue, we've got a couple in green and a couple in pink, which come in handy. I do tend to more so go for the kind of plainer colours, but for the sake of waste I will use these first, and then we'll go into something else. So I'll just pop this to the side, and then we'll have a quick look through. Of the inserts it comes with. I don't think I will be using them. I mean, we're in the month of April now, and obviously share the unboxing and then kind of get my own inserts and things sorted. So you start off with like personal information, you've got notable dates, religious festivals, and then it just starts off like this. So January, you've got your little mini calendar, it's in a few different languages. Same with Monday, so you've got Monday, Lundy, Montag, Lundy. So 3-4 different variations. I'm presuming it's like French, something like that. I think one of them is French. But again, I don't think I'll be using these, and it continues on for the entire year. And then you've got a few kind of note pages at the end. So again, I don't think this is for me, just because I envision this planner to be a little bit more on the kind of cream side. Now, I did want to do a separate video of kind of setting up the planner and things like that, but then because I'm not 100% ready, it's only just kind of filling in 2 pockets and really just getting stuck in. I think I'll just do it in this video. So I decided to create my own inserts, which I have here on this very trusty stand. It's a very versatile stand. I use it for budgeting, and I also use it to like add what I need here, stickers and things like that. And I picked this up from, actually it was a custom order from Zari.prints, and you can get them completely plain. I've got one more coming that doesn't have these slots at the top. It just basically is plain from the top, so these will stack on each other, and I can store like pens, pencils, that type of thing. I've got a video on my channel just doing the unboxing, so I can link that for you. So what I decided was that I kind of wanted to create my own inserts. So I thought the theme would be kind of black, white and cream. I really like the idea of cream inserts. So I designed this on Canva, and then the inserts I purchased from Plannerroomshop. So I thought we could go ahead and just have a look together of what I've created, so you have an idea. And then what I'll do is when I come back to do a May setup, then you'll probably see how and what that looks like and how it feels kind of like lived in for a couple of weeks, because I will be using it over the course of the next 10 days of April. So I created this, and it's double-sided. So it says procrastination is the thief of time, which I think is important, especially because I have kind of chronic illnesses and time gets away from me, and that sometimes that I'm like, oh, I don't feel good today, which is fine because health is important. But other times it's the lack of motivation, because doing nothing all day to then needing to do something, it's that little bit in between. So I just wanted to add some quotes. We've got this one here. You'll see on the backs of them they're a little bit blurry because this is matte paper, so you print on one side and then the other side is usually a little bit less dull, but I wanted to just print on both sides. So we've got this little pretty love heart with a butterfly, and then I went in kind of for the bow themed, which I thought was super cute, and I just liked the idea of it. And then we have another quote, and this one says, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great, which I thought really resonated with me at the time. And I really wanted my planner to have things throughout that would remind me of my goals, my aspirations. I want for me to want to be in my planner rather than not. And then just decided to add a couple of pictures with a checkered background, again leaning into that kind of black and white theme. And then we have this final one that says never lose hope. Health issues, conditions, being sick, not being able to leave the house because of isolation really takes a toll. But again, we'll talk about that more in my proof of life update, which is coming soon. So they're all the inserts that I've created, just a couple, and I might not use all of them, but if I do want various different sections, I can have that. And then these are from the Plannerroomshop. Oh, it's this way. I was thinking then, where's it gone? So I picked up, I'll show you the cream paper, in fact it's right here. I picked up this Blake's premium business paper, 120 GSM, and it's 50 A4 sheets, and it's a really good quality. Obviously it's in cream, that's what I wanted. It's actually called Oyster World if you're looking for it, and I picked it up on Amazon, and this is what I'm using here today. I know that you can pick up inserts and things, but for me, because it's like another planner mid-year, I just wanted to keep the cost down. So we have our monthly inserts. We've got our month in like a checkered format. This actually I printed on the wrong side, so I should have had dots on this side, but I printed dots on this side. I'm still going to use it, there's nothing wrong with it. So you've got your monthly calendar, you've got a little section maybe to write a little bit more in depth. If I don't necessarily want to write teeny tiny in here, I could just add like a little dot, black dot, and then I know to look down at this side to kind of figure out what's going on that week or that particular day. And then we've also got a more monthly overview, and here again we can do to-do list, whether it's appointment remembering, prescriptions, things like that. So I've done a couple of them, and on the back we've got completely plain space, so if I need to write any notes, anything extra, I can do that. So I think I've done myself a couple of them. And then we have our weekly sections, which just start off with here, week of. You've got your mini calendar, so you can then highlight the week you're on. It gives you a smaller section for each day, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You've got a small section for events, and then a to-do list as well. And the Plannerroomshop has many variations of, you know, inserts for you to choose from, but I just wanted to try this out as well. And then of course on this side you've got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, a notes section, the week's focus, reviews this week and next week, which is what really resonated with me. I know there's not going to be a lot of space for decoration or like stickers like I used to, but I really like the fact that it's clean looking, and I think I'm just going to keep and stick to it being quite minimal. And the fact that it's on 2 pages, I think this is enough for me so I don't get overwhelmed because I'm doing some of my other planners. So we will just add that there, and again on the back I've added some grid paper, well, grids at the back, so if I need to add in any more space I can do so. I have done quite a number of weeks on here. I think I printed some more, but they must be at the end. And then I decided they're all kind of stuck together because it feels quite shiny. And then I picked up a monthly tracker. So here at the corner you've got, you know, JMF for the entire year, so you can mark down which month is for, which is fine. I can always make it blank because they'll be in sections anyway and I'll know which month it's in, but it might be a good reminder to look back on. And then you've got many spaces to write down what you want to track for the month. I've seen people do sleep at the bottom and then whatever they like at the top, and for me that's important, especially as I want to create habits and new habits and things. And then here we have a specific sleep tracker, which for me is really important. I struggle with sleep a lot, so I've already got kind of 3 inserts in place to already try and help with what I'm looking for. I have seen a couple more which I think would come in really handy. I think there's like a finance tracker, and then there's a cleaning tracker, and then I think there was one more that was very intriguing to me, medical situation, but I decided that I thought this would be enough for now, and then as time went on, if I wanted to add, I could, just for it not to be so overwhelming. And then I did decide to print out quite a bunch of plain notepad pages, and this is just to be able to use as like a brain dump, or sometimes if I'm on the go, or like a quick shopping list or whatnot. And I've printed them double-sided so I'm not wasting paper, even though my printer wasn't kind of playing ball the other day. It just really frustrated me. As you can see as well, like, I don't know whether it's the printer, whether it's me, whether it's just whatever. I don't think it's the inserts. I definitely think it's user error. You have these kind of spaces here at the corner that you use to be able to cut down and mark down, so you can add these things into your planner. But unfortunately, because I did them double-sided, and then when you put the paper back in, because my printer for some reason doesn't register that you can print on double page, so you should naturally take in the page back and then print it, and that it doesn't. So I have to do it manually. I have to print on one side and then open up the, you know, paper section at the bottom, add it back in again, and then it prints. So I think sometimes with like movement or whatnot, the fact that it's not precise, but to be honest with you, it's not going to bother me that much really. So I've done a bunch of them, and again with the kind of week sections, I did use this as a template, and in Canva, when I decided to decorate these, I did them slightly bigger and then downloaded them and added them into Procreate on an A4 piece of paper, because I did not want to be able to waste the paper, which is why you can see that I've printed on both sides, because I just thought it's a waste, why not? And the fact that it's just black and white as well, which at the moment I think is fine. So this will go back into that. So hopefully, I mean, I'm going to see if on one of the D-stashes somebody would be interested in maybe purchasing them, or if they need them or something. I don't think I will use them personally. So let's see what the inserts would look like. So we've got our monthly, and again, these are not 100% perfect, and I'm absolutely fine with that. We then have our weekly, pop this one to the side, and I like the fact that I could also decorate this side of the page, and then I could start my week, you know, because I do really enjoy colours and stickers and things like that. But again, on weeks where I'm super busy, or maybe I just feel like I don't want to do anything, I'll have lots of options. And then we will add in the sleep tracker and the kind of normal monthly tracker. I'm just going to do a few pages just so we can kind of show and see. And I think we will start with that one. That's what we have. So I will be using each of these sections. So where we then build into the week, I will definitely be having a insert, and then again when we have our trackers. I have to forget that sometimes these Filofax planners, you need to use the ends. I just usually just pull it up, and then it makes it quite difficult. And then after this will be the notes section, which we will just add like that, and then add in a couple of note pages. You'll have to forgive me, it's quite difficult to take the pages apart. Okay, that's fine. And then here I'll add another insert, and then of course, as I want to build up in this planner, for example, I want to add the financial section or the medical section. You can see I've got quite a lot of tabs to be able to use and go through. And of course, if I really wanted to, I could also use these tabs as well, or I could just create some more. So we'll see. So this is what it looks like, and then you open up, you've got your monthly section. I think I might just keep maybe 2 months at a time in this section, just in case I need to write down something for next month and just remember whether it's a birthday, an appointment, something. And then for this next section, we've got this little pretty insert, and then we have our weekly sections. I will leave maybe 6 weeks worth in here. I do have to print some more out later, but we've got about 6 weeks worth, so it'll give me the last 2 weeks of April and then the full entire month of May. But I think when I have a chance, I might just do all the printing and then maybe sit down and do some cutting, or get my husband to do it. So I like the fact that it's quite easy to do, and then of course you've got like the blank pages in between, which to me is absolutely fine. And I know I probably could have printed that on that side and that on that side, but because, like I said, my printer was not playing ball that day. And then this is our tracker section, and again with the tracker section, if I need to track more, I can always add another insert in there. I think sleep will be fine because you've got, obviously it says we've got 31 days, so this will be the month, so it might just be this section that I might need a couple more of, which I can always do later. And then we have our dot grid for our grid pages to write down our notes. And I think I will be getting the health bundle for sure. Just thinking about it now, because I think that would be important as well from the get-go. You can see it doesn't quite sit flat at the moment, but I know that over time, as you use it, as you write it, it's fine. But majority of the time I will be just taking the pages out and writing them on my desk. But if I am on the go, I think it would be quite sturdy enough to write too. I haven't decided as well which kind of fountain pen I want to use. I've got a few different ones, or what kind of coloured ink I'd like to use. I am just thinking black, because not often that I get to use my black fountain pen, and I think it would be quite nice too. Or maybe I can just use one of my normal kind of like zebra Sarasa pens or something like that. We will see. And of course, this will probably go into my either, once I've shared this video, I will probably do a May kind of setup with me, where I might decorate some pages, talk about layouts, updates, if I've done kind of any decoration. And then maybe after that, it will probably be like in a proof of life episode, which is the episodes, I've only done 1 or 2 of them, where I can talk about health situations, I can talk about what I've been up to. It's like a safe space for me to be able to write everything down. So that will be coming soon, as I've had a good couple of weeks off because I've been so poorly. And as you can see here, that's my current stack at the moment. It's quite simple to do. I like the fact that I can just print them myself, and not everything is 100% perfect, because sometimes the paper got caught or whatnot. But like I said, in the grand scheme of things, you cannot tell the small mistakes or the small errors, and I'm absolutely fine with that. Actually, let's give this a little close. So in terms of compactness, it's quite compact, and I like the fact that, you know, some planners, they have like an extra bulk at the end. This doesn't. You've even got a space to add a pen and any decorations, but I think I would love to keep this just very minimal and be able to use on the go when I have appointments or hospital. And sometimes, like, they asked me to remember something, and for the life of me, as soon as I left, I forgot it, and I still can't remember what it is, and I had to call up to the secretarial team to find out. Then it was like emailing back and forth to the doctor, and then the consultant finally got back, and then it was like, okay, here was the name, and it was something so small and like ridiculous that I forgot it. So this is what I think this would be very beneficial for, and I've just decided that I will be purchasing the Plannerroomshop bundle, kind of like the medical side bundle. It's got a space to write notes, you know, prescriptions, medications. It's got a space to be able to write your symptoms and things, which I think will be really handy. So this is our unboxing. I hope you've enjoyed it. I know you probably want to know about cost and things like that. I'll just pop it in the description box below. I did actually purchase this from Amazon, and I think these are still available directly on Filofax. I just really wanted it the next day, and the Filofax was going to take, I don't know, I think it was a week, and I was like, nope. Sometimes when I have an idea in my mind, I'm like, I want to do it right here, right now, and that's exactly what I did with this, and I'm so pleased. And I'll be getting stuck in as soon as we're pretty done, really. I'm going to add in the other inserts, have a little play about, and I will be back in my next video. Well, thank you so much for watching. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do. And of course, you can go ahead and follow me. I do have my own website where I share all things Mycreativechroniclife, from short stories, blog posts. I share grab and grow freebies, so like you have phone kind of screensavers, free printables for your checklist or your cleaning or your spring list, things like that. So always keep an eye out. And again, it's just such a nice place to be in, and I always get such lovely feedback. Of course, you can subscribe to my email issues, which are usually every Monday, and then I have reading reviews on there as well. So lots and lots. I will leave the link in the description box below. And again, if you have any questions, leave them in the comment box below. But thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye bye.